How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews, back with yet another review. A little bit of collab, hopeful goodness, in the form of Mikkeller and Sloop Brewing. It is Sticky Times. This is Mikkeller, San Diego. And it is a collab, like I said, with Sloop Brewing. Is a 6.8% alcohol by volume New England style India Pale Ale. But here's the twist. Know nothing about this beer. It was picked up as a single at a bottle shop, and it's got butter and pancakes, so I assume there's maple syrup in this sucker. We're going to find out. She's a bit over, about 2.5 months old. Yeah, we're going to review it anyway. So we'll see what's what. Yeah, Sticky Time. So it has to be maple going on here, right? I don't know. I don't keep my finger on the pulse of the beer community that hard. So anyway, she's a bit darker, so I could see that happening. We'll see how the head reacts. There's a ton of maple syrup in there. I assume the head wouldn't retain all that long. But does she look like a New England style IPA? Sure. A bit darker. Especially being 6.8%. It's not the biggest beer in the history of mankind. But, I mean, man, that's dark. Head's sticking around pretty close, so there definitely could be some kind of addition to it. But I doubt there's just a straight maple syrup thing going on. Maybe. And can-wise, I mean, it's Mikkeller through and through. You got your little Sloop label there. And, yeah, pancakes. And their little character guys. That's what are you going to do? So, yeah, I mean, she looks like a hazy, but a bit darker. You know, almost like a malt, rye malt kind of hazy IPA more than anything else. I saw little bits of particulate outside of what's normal floating around in there. So, yeah, bonus. Let's get a nose. Yeah, she smells just like pancakes. Exactly like pancakes. Like, this is bringing me back to a specific time in my life when I ate pancakes. Like, a specific time, not like childhood. Yeah, man, pancakes. It's like, it's not just maple syrup. It's pancakes with butter and maple syrup. It's literally what's on there is what it's giving to me in the nose. It's not giving me just maple syrup or some kind of weird bready confectionery thing. No, it's giving me maple syrup covered with a bunch of butter pancakes. When I was a kid, a good friend of mine, he lives in New Jersey, but he would vacation up in the Poconos where I lived, and we hunted. I never killed anything because I suck. But every hunting season, we would go to this place called Spanky's in Newfoundland, Pennsylvania, and eat breakfast before we would go out hunting. So you're talking like 3, 4 in the morning, we'd go and eat breakfast, and this is what this is reminding me of. So if I don't like this beer, it's giving me that. It's bringing that memory back, which I have not thought of in like super long. It's bringing me back to just having pancakes at Spanky's in Newfoundland, PA before going hunting. That's weird. Yeah, let's dive in. Cheers. I like it. I do. I like this. This is a sharing beer. How sticky, how sweet that maple syrup comes off. It's very aggressive. So I don't think it's something that, the whole can is going to be like really perfect for one person. I think it's something you bring. It's a bit more of a gimmick beer, as a lot of these kind of weird hazies are. But I think it's tasty because you do get the beer portion there. Don't get me wrong. That maple syrup pancake butter mixture, that's the star of the show. But she's got a nice mouthfeel to her. There is a hop presence, mostly bittering, mostly herbal, mostly tea-like in there, which is absolutely 1,000% needed to bounce off that heaping helping of sweetness you're getting from that maple syrup and whatnot. And there's a soft graininess in there, so there's beer to be found in here. But it's definitely pastry leaning, definitely adjunct leaning. But I like it. I think it's fun. Just for the sake that it gives me those memories of Spanky's. But all in all, it's just a tasty beer. A tasty beer. What more do you want? It's fun. I dig it. There. That's it. So, what are we going to get here? If you have one of these, if you haven't had one of these, if you're looking to try it, you're basically just going to get pancakes, syrup, and butter on the nose. You're going to get that in the taste, followed with a bit of bittering from those hops, a little bit of soft graininess, done and done. It's a gimmick beer. It's a fun beer, interesting beer, but definitely not kind of bummed that I picked it up. Let's put it that way. So let's talk about it. Is this one of the better New England style IPAs I've had as like talking about it as a New England IPA is just weird in and of itself, so I'd almost say no. I wouldn't put it outside, I wouldn't put it inside. Let's put it kind of flirting on the edge. It's one of the more interesting ones, without a doubt. Just how well it mimics pancakes, butter, and syrup. That in of itself is worthy of a try, so if you like to get into kooky stuff, give it a whirl. Value and availability, I bought a single can. I think it cost $5. You know, just for the sake of the novelty, I'm okay with that. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer, if you like pancake syrup, if you like Newfoundland, Pennsylvania, if you like Spankies in Newfoundland, Pennsylvania, and you like trying interesting, weird shit, because that's kind of where this beer lands. It's interesting, weird. It's not necessarily shit, but you know what I'm talking about. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing a whole podcasting thing. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of pancakes and syrup right now. Don't forget the butter. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.